I've had two coaches in my career. Mark Jackson, who was absolutely incredible for us. And I've had Steve Kerr, who is one of the most winningest. Somebody help me pronounce the word.
People.
Winningness.
Winningest.
People in NBA history, and that's what I've had to learn from. It hasn't quite been that same path for you. Yet in being a franchise player, people blame you. Oh man, Lloyd Pierce this. It's Trae Young fault. Nate McMillan this. It's Trae Young fault. Now it's Quin Snyder, who I think is an incredible coach, incredible basketball mind. Happy you'll have the opportunity to work with him. But just walk me through what that journey has been like and what you're looking forward to at Quin. Because, by the way, we are who we say we are. And we are the narrative that we want to push. And so people try to push this coach killer narrative. Fuck out of here. Like, the people that push the coach killer narrative never had a coach. But they say you're a coach killer, which I don't quite understand. And yet coaches are getting fired all around the league every day. But then people try to come label you as that. We're not rolling with that. That's ridiculous. But just talk to me about what that journey's been like and what you're looking forward to at Quin Snyder.
This journey has been tough. Like, because to be honest, I didn't even have very many coaches growing up. Like, every year, I didn't really have too many different AAU coaches. So, like, being labeled a coach killer was crazy to me. But, I mean, Lloyd coming in, he was my first coach. And having him, like, he was perfect for us. Like, we were a young team. And the thing is LP would tell you, he was brought in to develop guys. Like, he was a development guy from Philly, like, was getting everybody right. This was his first job. His first day on the job was basically my first day on the job, too. So we came in together. I got nothing but love for LP. But a lot of people want to label it me versus him. Like, we butted heads a couple of times and certain things, certain situations, but we always had respect for each other. And so people don't always want to label that part and mention that part. But with Nate, like, we got to the conference finals, and Nate McMillan was our assistant coach at the time, or he had taken over halfway through the year, and he wasn't even guaranteed to go further on. He didn't know how longer he wanted to coach. But we went to the Eastern Conference Finals, and we were winning, and it got him his juices flowing. He wanted to keep coaching us, and we were all excited and doing that, and we wanted to keep rolling with him. And then, obviously, he gets let go. I don't know if it was right after that next year or the year after, but people wanted to use me again as a crutch for that. And for real, like, we had a really good relationship to begin with. That's the only reason why he stayed and stuck around. So people label me as coach killer with two of my coaches in the league. Like, to be honest with you, I don't really feel about it anymore. Like,
let me tell you something, brother. You made Nate McMillan like an extra $10 or $15 million. But they say you killed him.
No.
That's a hell of a sword to die on. Make an extra $10 or $15 million. Bro.
Yeah, you got some money. But no, I definitely but I think hopefully Quin for me is my Steve Kerr. Like, I hope Quin is the guy that we win 3-4 championships with. Like, that's my plan. Like, I don't see it further. I'm not looking past Quin. Like, if something happens with Quin tomorrow, like, if it happens, like, people are going to say it's me, but it's not. Like, I want Quin to be the next Steve Kerr for me. So I've used and learned everything from all my coaches coming up, including LP and Nate. And so with whatever anybody has to say, like, I know where my heart is, where my head is. I got a lot of love and respect, and I've learned so much from both of those two. So I ain't got nothing but love for them, and hopefully Quin is my Steve Kerr going forward. So
100%. And by the way, I've bumped heads with Steve Kerr 1 million times.
Oh, we know.
People say, oh, you bump heads with this guy, so now he's fired, it's your fault. It's not true. You're going to bump heads. It's a very intense job. You have the coach and his star player. They're going to go at each other at times. That's what the job requires. We've seen that over and over and over again. It's not going to go away.
And you still fight through it. Like y'all butted heads throughout the year, or something's happened. Like you've seen it's been public, and then y'all find a way to get back together and go win a championship. Like sometimes you got to go. You can't. It's not easy. Like anybody who's been in this business, they know like winning a championship, getting past the first round is hard. Like so winning a championship is at a whole nother level. So like it's not easy. Like. So, I mean, obviously, like, I salute you, all the guys, Bron, all those guys that be winning championships all the time. Like, that's not hard. That's not easy. So, I mean, when people say you don't have to go through anything, stuff like that, I mean, confrontation with your coaches and players, like, sometimes it's good and it's what's needed to get better and push forward to be at the end.
100%. I tell you what, I look forward to you silencing everybody, because there's no better way to silence all the noise than to win. And you've won in your career. No, you haven't won a championship. But to get to the conference finals, that's so hard to do. And now you know what it feels like. Now you know how to work towards that, which showed this past year. You know, you get in a play-in game, tough situation, what do? You come out of it right away. Team who ends up going on to play in the NBA finals. No, I'm going to come in your house and I'm going to beat you. By the way, on the day that they say I'm going to get traded, you know? And that takes a special person.
What's up, everybody? It's Draymond Green. Make sure you subscribe to the Volumes YouTube channel below so you don't miss any more of this great content going forward.